All right. Well, my apologies on that, but yeah,
It's
but
so good.
don't worry. But we'll still use that transition with Hollow because you guys had the Burger Buddies type of thing going on.
Yeah, Burger
And
Buddies is fucking awesome.
dude, legit, you have no idea how much I love burgers. Swear to God, I'm making Monterey
Awesome.
Jack burgers today.
Awesome.
That's why like I was like kind of worried. I'm like, okay, if he texts me he's gonna be ready like around this time, I'm gonna have to tell him I wait till after I cook. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's cool. The cool thing about that is that it wasn't gonna be a burger show. It was gonna be a taco show with Max, which I still plan to do, but we just haven't had time, I guess, or we don't have the money. But yeah, it was gonna be a taco show with Max, and I wasn't gonna be in the show. It was just gonna be Max going around trying out the best tacos in LA, and then something happened where he couldn't do it at that time, and I was like super pumped for that idea. So then I was like, man, like what could a show be for like someone else? Because yeah, obviously I have everybody in the crew, so it's like I think about everybody. So I was thinking about what would be the best thing if we can't do tacos. What else can we do? And then I was like, well, I really like burgers, and then I know Hollow really likes burgers too. And then
it's like who doesn't like burgers?
I was like, hey, can we have this idea? It's kind of like Max's tacos thing, but it's like it's for burgers. And we pretty much just we go around anywhere. We pretty much get suggestions from people that say, oh, because everybody has suggestions. Everybody has that spot. Like for me, my spot is Zogo's. I love Zogo's. It's the best spot in Southgate, and I love the burgers there. So I would recommend people to come to Zogo's to try out the burgers. And I'm pretty sure you might have like a burger spot, right?
Shit, man. Well, I mean, since I moved, it's like it's kind of irrelevant now. But I used to.
What was your spot in Whittier?
Shit, man. Well, Whittier. I mean, you had Michael's, but it wasn't like, oh hell yeah, I want to go back. But you also had like in La Mirada.
That's where it gets a little tricky when people say things like that. It's like
that's why.
If you want to go back, then it's not the best.
But if you want to talk about tacos, though, I mean, I got you on that.
Yeah, it's really good. Tacos is different. Everybody has tacos too. But for burgers, it's more of a I don't know. Everybody has their spot, and everybody says, "Oh, you got to go here. You got to go here." And then so that's pretty much the premise. We got to go there. We go there. We eat it, and if it's good all around, presentation, space, place, fucking the food, the burger, the wait time, everything. If it's all perfect, then that's the spot that everybody should go to.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm like a big like hole in the wall fan when it comes to like meals and stuff, and like
yeah,
really like
I want to check like the main chains, but like the main chains aren't really that popping as much. They're kind of factory made type of thing. You got to go to like the secret ones, the gyms, the jumbos, Dan's, the James's spot, whatever the spot is, whatever it's called.
If it looks like if it feels like I'm gonna be kind of like roast out after eating it, then I want that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to taste the bacteria on that meat sometimes. Like either that or it has to be like really fresh meat, and like that's just my thing. That's why like in La Habra, if you ever want asada fries, you have to go to Mr. Albert's. It's a clear difference from Alberto's, but Mr. Albert's in La Habra, I promote him. I promote them all the time. But yeah, best asada fries for sure, hands down. But
it's all burgers are a subject.
yeah, very true, very true. What about hot wings, man? Like, where's your mind on that?
Wings. I don't really eat wings as much as I do. As I would want to. I usually just go to Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings, but I think Wingstop has been pretty great recently.
For sure. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of talk like about like Alondras and stuff. Sorry, like as you can tell, I'm pretty hungry, so that's why we had like a 5-minute conversation.
No idea. I only know those two wings, but I don't know anything else.
For sure. Cool, man. Well, so are you like officially like EOTR, or you just like collaborate with them a lot?
Yeah, I'm officially in there. I think my title changes like every other day, but I'm officially in the crew.
Okay.
I've been in the crew for like years.
Okay. Well, you get jumped in, or do you like sign up online?
No, we were. Well, I'm in the crew. I'm in Soul Providers, and
okay, yeah.
We were. I guess all of us were simultaneously kind of like coming up on shows. So I know for me and Val, we were here in Southgate. We didn't know anything about shows. We were just in our little bubble, our little city bubble, and then all of a sudden, we found out this show was happening, and then this show was happening, and then we started to go, and then I guess at that time, Hollow was going to shows, and he was performing at shows, and Kilotech was going to shows, he was performing, Mescal was kind of performing, Max was performing, fucking Kiddo was Kiddo barely started, I think, at that point. I think I met Kiddo, and she wasn't Kiddo yet, which was kind of weird. And then Zay we knew since high school, so that was kind of cool. And then, I think the first one that we were just like, we knew because we were on shows together so much was Max. And like, it got to the point where we were like, we would, get hit up for the show. We get on the show. We see the flyer. If we see someone on the flyer that we recognize, we're like, all right, cool. We fucking know that guy. And it was always Max. Like, we'd always see Max on the show. We were like, all right, cool. Like, we could just kick it with Max. And then it was like, sometimes it would be Hollow, sometimes it would be Tech, sometimes it would be Zay. And then we were all kind of just hanging out together. And then we obviously all knew each other. Like, I knew this guy and this guy and this guy. And then this guy hung out with this guy. And we all kind of just started hanging out together. And then, we were all just hanging out together. We were all at shows at the same time. And it just kind of just rolled into that. And at that time, I was filming pros for like Platform Collection. And these were live episodes, live performances. So I got Max, Hollow, and Mescal. Those were the first time that I ever met Max and Mescal. I had met Hollow like months before, and then after that, I met up with Zay, and then Zay told me that this other girl was coming, and that this girl turned out to be Kiddo, and Kiddo was like just fucking, this chick that just didn't rap like that, but she was trying to or something, and then we all kind of just hung out, just kind of went together, and we were at shows together, we were always together, and it just kind of was like, I think I forgot when it was exactly, or what moment it was exactly, but it got to the point where we were like, this is a group, this is our crew, this is our family. And it's so funny when people like have groups like that, and they're always saying like, yeah, we're family, we're fucking, we're a family. Nah, like fucking this this is a family. Like we are either always together or separated, obviously, because the whole thing. But we're always talking to each other, messaging each other, calling each other. We are east of the river. That's what we are.
No, that's beautiful, man. See, I love like origin stories like that. It's always been a thing for me, and
it has to be natural.
Yeah, for sure.
It has to come natural.
Exactly. So so I didn't know that you were part of social providers from the start. Honestly, I don't know if just because I didn't do enough research on it personally, but tell me a little more about like how that even came together.
Me and Zachary have been best friends since we were like 5, so that was always there. We left hip hop, since like middle school, since when I found out, and then I guess gradually I was showing Val like, check this song out. And then he started listening to more, and then at the time we had another member, and his name was Satso, and then he started listening to more and more, and then we all started listening together. And then I think a little bit after high school, like 2011, I think, like 2 years after high school, we all started kind of like, I think it was in December. I know that it was in December 2010. We were at the park. We were just drinking, and then all of a sudden, like, Thotso put on like this beat, this random ass beat, and then they started like freestyling. And I first had my camera, so I was taking pictures of them, and they were just freestyling, and I was like, oh shit, they know how, that's crazy. And then they started like rapping, and then and they started rapping again, and then by January we had like we bought a mic, and Thotso bought an MPC, and then Val bought like a little notepad to start writing his lyrics, and then I think by like March, I think we were already done with like our first mixtape, because we were like so driven and we wanted to do whatever we wanted. And then after that was like another one, and I can think like a year later we dropped like SoCal, and then after SoCal we dropped Ashes to Ashes, and then after Ashes to Ashes it started getting a little bit more of a serious like let's build the presence type of thing. So we made Bus Stop Blues, and I really like Bus Stop Blues. That was probably like my favorite thing, and that one actually felt like we were becoming like known, I guess, in a sense. And after that one was I think it was Love Notes, and then after Love Notes was Soul, and then Soul, that's when we met everybody. That's when we met everybody in the crew, and then we were starting promoting. We went to all over LA, Santa Ana, to Oxnard, we went to Utah with On a High Note and all them. We did a bunch of stuff that year, another year and a half or 2 years. And then after that, we had enough resources to meet other people, and then we met Cookbook from LA Symphony, and he was the producer of the whole thing, because Thotso, he had a little family thing, so he couldn't really make any more beats anymore. So yeah, we had Cookbook for Soulful, and then Soulful dropped like 2 years ago almost, like a month ago. It was like it's been like 2 years and a month. But since then, we've been making music. It's just Val's in school, and he's trying to be a professor, and he's in UCLA now, so things are a little bit more busy for him. So we have to work when he's not in school.
Okay, so it's still like a 3-man like group then.
I'm sorry? No, it's I think it's just me and him now.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's just me and him now.
All right, cool, man. Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to dip into that, because one thing that I've been doing with practically everybody I've been interviewing is we're gonna get like an in-person one when quarantine lifts, or whenever we find something. And then I just think that it would give us like even more of a content to even like give out for like a in-person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this whole like FaceTime thing like works out fine, but like I love like getting real reactions, and you can kind of pick up off of that, and ricochet anywhere from there. Dang. So there's this thing on the show that I do, with the whole quarantine thing even going on right now.